Shalom. I want to start off by saying, Kwa Halayim, La Yahweh by Hashem, Yahweh Shai, by Hashem Kadash. I want to give double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone. Peace and salutations to the hopeful elect and the Akim spreading his truth throughout the four corners of this earth. My name is Asha Allah. I'm on the other side of Great Millstone, Des Moines. And this lesson, I'm just going to talk about how it's all about us. You know, this knowledge, this wisdom, this book, you know, it was written for us. You know, the heathens, these other nations, they're not supposed to be touching this book. They're not even supposed to be picking up this book and reading it. You know, it profits them nothing. But it profits us everything. Because this book was made for us. This wisdom was made for us. The commandments and the precepts, it was made for us, our people. So I'm going to get right into it. We're going to jump into Sirach 36, and I'm going to start at verse 11. Gather all the tribes of Jacob together, and inherit thou them as from the beginning. So from the beginning, the tribes of Jacob, we were the sons of God. You know, and that was our inheritance. You know, and these other nations, they knew that. You know, these heathen nations, they knew that. You know, we can I'm gonna jump to Wisdom of Solomon so we can jump into their mindset. You know, because they know we are the sons of God. They know that we are the sons of the living power. This is Wisdom of Solomon chapter 2 and verse 13. He professeth to have the knowledge of the Most High, and he calleth himself the child. He calleth himself the child of the Lord. So these heathens, these other nations, they know. They know that we are the sons of God. We are the children of the Lord. Going back to Sirach 36, and this is verse 12. O Lord Yahweh, have mercy upon the people that is called by thy name, and upon Israel, whom thou hast named thy firstborn. You know, I'm going to read it again. O Lord, have mercy upon thy people that is called by thy name. So that goes to show the Lord has a name, and his name matters. And upon Israel, Yasharallah, the prince of the power. You know, first it goes Yahweh, Yahweh Shai, and then Yasharallah, Israel. You know, the prince of the power. From then we can jump to Deuteronomy. Let's see if I'm not missing anything. Salakia. No other nations, no other, you know, people upon this earth is called by his name other than Israel, other than the 12 tribes. So this is Deuteronomy 7 and verse 6. For thou art an holy people unto the Lord Yahweh thy power. The Lord Yahweh thy power hath chosen thee to be a special people unto himself, above all people that are upon the face of the earth. I'm going to read it again. For thou art an holy people, we're a separate people unto the Lord Yahweh thy power. Because that's what holy means, separate. The Lord Yahweh thy power hath chosen thee to be a special people unto himself. He hasn't chosen no other nation. Chosen us to be a special people. Above all the people, all the families, all the nations, all people that are upon the face of the earth. You know, so I'm gonna jump to Deuteronomy 1 and 1, so y'all can get a glimpse of who he's talking about in this in that verse. Deuteronomy 1 and 1. These be the words which Moses spake unto all Israel. Them other nations? No, all Israel on this side Jordan, in the wilderness, in the plain over against the Red Sea, between Paran and Tophel, and Laban, and Hazareth, and Diz-Ahab. So those words that I just quoted in Deuteronomy 7 and 6, those words were only spoken to Israel and to all Israel. Going back to Deuteronomy 7 and 6, we can even continue to read down. Verse 7, the Lord Yahweh did not set his love upon you, nor choose you, because ye were more in number than any people, for ye were the fewest of all people, but because the Lord Yahweh loved you, and because he would keep the oath which he has sworn unto your fathers, Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, hath the Lord Yahweh brought you out with a mighty hand, and redeemed you out of the house of bondmen, from the hand of Pharaoh, king of Egypt. Now, who did the Most High redeem out of Egypt? The Israelites. And so from there on, we can go to Isaiah 44, and this is verse 1. Yet now hear, O Jacob, my servant, and Israel, whom I have chosen. That's plain. That word. I'm going to read it again. Yet now hear, O Jacob, my servant, and Israel, whom I have chosen. The Lord chosen us. It's all about us. He ain't choosing no other nation. You know, we don't share our inheritance with no other nation. It's only us. All about us. From there on, we gonna let's jump. Let's go to Joel. Let's go to Joel. This is Joel 2, and this is verse 27. And ye shall know that I am in the midst of Israel, and that I am the Lord Yahweh, your power, and none else. And my people shall never be ashamed. So the Lord is with us. You know, the Lord is I'm gonna read it again. And ye shall know that I am in the midst of Israel, and that I am the Lord Yahweh, your power. That's a personal. I am the Lord Yahweh, your power, and none else. He's not for no one else. He didn't put his love upon no one else. He said it amongst one set of people, one seed line. And my people should never be ashamed. So Nick Cannon, your ass fucked up, man. You got punked by the Amalekites, man. Got on your knees and kissed the ring. Damn, dummy. Let's flip to, we should never be ashamed that the Lord Yahweh is us, for us. We should never be ashamed that, he's not dealing with no other people, no other nations. Let's I'm gonna flip to this is Psalms I'll read this. Psalms 147, 19 and 20. I'm starting 19. He showeth his word unto Jacob, his statutes and his judgments unto Israel. He hath not dealt so with any nation, and as for his judgments, they have not known them. Praise ye the Lord Yahweh. So this word is only shown to us. These statutes, these statutes and judgments only shown to us. Man, he hath not dealt so with no other nation. So you heathens, you have no right to pick up this book, to even proclaim that you're a part of this book, that these laws apply to you. Because even if you can try your best to keep them, you can't. You know, you wasn't built to. You wasn't built upright. And it talks about that in Job. But let's see. We're gonna flip to Amos. Let's see here. If I flip too far. There we go. Amos 3:1. Hear this word that the Lord Yahweh hath spoken against you, O children of Israel, against the whole family which I brought up from the land of Egypt. Deuteronomy 7 and verse 8. 7 and 7, I believe. Salakia. Out of the land of Egypt, saying, verse 2, you only have I known of all the families of the earth. Therefore, I will punish you for all your iniquities. And that's plain. I'm going to read verse 2 again. Actually, I'm going to read the whole thing again because I interrupted. Hear this word that the Lord Yahweh hath spoken against you, O children of Israel, against the whole family which I have brought up from the land of Egypt, saying, you only have I known of all the families of the earth. Therefore, I will punish you for all your iniquities. Out of all the families, we was the only people that he knew. We was the only people that he showed his word to, that he dealt with, that he showed us statutes and judgments to. None else. So y'all don't have no reason to pick up this book, you other nations. I got a couple more scriptures and then I'm gonna close out because I feel like I got to a point already. Let's see. Okay, this is 2nd Esdras 3. I'm gonna jump around 2nd Esdras 3. 2nd Esdras 3. I'm gonna start at 19. And thy glory went through 4 gates of fire, and of earthquake, and of wind, and of cold, that thou mightest give the law unto the seed of Jacob, and diligence unto the generation of Israel. That thou mightest give the law unto the seed of Jacob, no one else, and diligence, that steady effort, that attentiveness, the carefulness to keep the law, statutes, and commandments, to be the sons of the living power, diligence onto the generation of Israel. Period. It doesn't say nothing else after that. Sorry, this smoke is getting in my eyes. And then I'm going to jump to verse 32. Or is there any other people that knoweth thee besides Israel? Or what generation hath so believed thy covenants as Jacob? Question is none. No other people, no other generation of people has known the Lord, nor has believed in our covenants. Because covenant was only given to us. I'm going to jump down to verse 34. Weigh thou therefore our wickedness in the balance, and theirs also that dwell in the world, and so shall thy name, I'm sorry, I need to read this over again. Weigh thou therefore our wickedness now in the balance, and theirs also that dwell in the earth, so shall thy name nowhere be found but in Israel. I'm gonna read that last part. And so shall thy name nowhere be found but in Israel. That's simple. The name of the Lord matters. No yo plate yogurt, no jalapeno pepper. Like that's you're going to get a judgment for that, a cruel judgment for that, because it just says, and so shall thy name, not so shall jalapeno pepper or yo play yogurt. So shall thy name nowhere be found but in Israel. Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shai. I'm gonna jump down to verse 36 and hopefully close out with that. Verse 36 of 2nd Esdras 3. Thou shalt find that Israel by name hath kept thy precepts, but not the heathen. It wasn't meant for the heathen. They don't keep these precepts. It was given to Jacob, and it was given to Israel, and not the heathen. So they can't keep it. As a matter of fact, I do have something else. Let's see, I have to find it, because this would have put the nail in the coffin. And I was saving it too. Since rock. Okay. Yep. This is Sirach, chapter 24 and verse 8. So the Creator of all things gave me a commandment, and he that made me caused my tabernacle to rest, and said, let thy dwelling be in Jacob, and thy inheritance in Israel. So when you read this chapter, like it starts off talking about wisdom. So the Creator gave wisdom. The Creator gave wisdom a commandment, and caused wisdom's tabernacle to rest. Rest where? Rest in Jacob, and thy inheritance in Israel. So this book has nothing to do for the heathen. It doesn't benefit you. But with that, I'm going to say, Kwahalayim, like Yahweh by Hashem, Yahweh Shai, by Hashem Rakar Kadash. On to the next. Shalom.